Welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing my second retie on my Microlocs. And if you're new here, I did a self install of Microlocs. I have 326 Microlocs. It took me about 3 days to do these Microlocs, and I'm very excited about it, and I document everything that I do to my Microlocs and how I take care of it and what I'm learning because I'm new to Microlocs. Look in my description box and get all caught up because I have the links there. Thank you guys for being here. This is my hair. If you saw my last video where I kind of tricked y'all a little bit, sometimes y'all need a little trick to get y'all to watch something. So that's what I did. Forgive me. And I learned my lesson, y'all, from the last time, the first wash that I did. I took the braids out. I dried them a little. I dried the braids first a little bit with my Rev Air, and then I took them out. But what I noticed was everything was just like sticking together real bad. I mean, they're kind of sticking together here, but not as bad, you know? And so now I took out the front braids yesterday, and it was giving, I didn't like it. I didn't like a braid out. But the next day braid out, it eats down, okay? So I'm still taking out 2. I have 2 left. So bear with me while I take these down. And I'm going to show you how I deal with bunching. I'm trying to give y'all natural light vibes because last video I was in my bathroom. Okay, let me focus. Y'all already know. What am I going to do? Start from the front. I'm starting from the front today. I learned my lesson. If you want to get things done, I need to start from the front. Okay? 3-way mirror, hair ties, clips, long clips to clip that suckers out the way, short clips if you need them. If I decide to put product in my hair, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I may or may not. Another. Oh, and I definitely need some scissors because some things I can't just pull away, so I'm going to need to go up through there. Imagine these are your 2 locks, and then you have, I accidentally, when I was retying, took a little bit of hair and put it with this one, so I'm going to have to very carefully cut it apart, and I'm okay with that.
Are you sure?
Goodbye. Got it. Comb if you need it. I'm going to try to do everything precisely because the first time I did my retie, I was just happy to get through it. So this time I am going to actually try to part it, get all the parts in the right place. I'm going to try to comb it down a little bit. I am going to try to get that frizz or whatever, wrap it around. I had a water. And I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Here we go. Oh, and make sure you put some good tunes on. Some worship music. Whatever you need. Okay? Saturated. Look, that's stuck together. Ooh. something don't belong, and it's this one. Woo! Popping them. Okay, here we go. In the product. Am I using product? Should I use product, y'all? I'm not gonna use product today. Okay, now let's talk about this bunching of the curls. You see? Look at that. Bunching. So, what I'm gonna do, take one of these little T. So, I make sure my hair is saturated with water because we don't want to cause any unwanted breakage. And then we're just going to start at the bottom, go down. And just rake it through. Start from the bottom, just like we detangle our hair from the bottom. You're going to do the same thing here. And you see? All gone. I'm going to do that for this one too. Bottom. It's like it has a pointy end. So we're going to do that for each one. See? Much better. So we're good on that. Put this somewhere up. I'm putting it in my curtain. Because it's right there and I could just come. Let me hit it the other way. And there we go. Now, for my first baby, get your clips. Clip her out the way, honey. Y'all learned my lesson. Out the way. Now y'all know my little trick, my little secret. And this time I'm doing a 4-point rotation. So that's going to look like, and the reason why I chose a 4-point rotation is I don't have to do my hair every 4 to 6 weeks. I can go from 6 to 8 weeks with a 4-point rotation because it allows me to get a more tighter lock. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to start from, this is 3, I'm gonna just search 3 to 6. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? 3 to 6. 9. Yo, this is gonna take me all day. 9 to 12, okay? And that's one rotation. And I'm saying 3, 6, 9, 12 because that's a regular clock. So because you always want to end at 12 o'clock, depending on the way you want your lock to go, to sit, okay? So that's one rotation. The way I'm doing this, y'all see why it takes me 18 hours? Making sure that I don't get any hair. So I just did 3. pigs. What is happening here? Okay. See, that's sticking up because I can't go one more rotation. And I should have landed. I should have landed on. You see how it's kind of sticking up? You want it to lay down. So I'm just going to massage it because you never, ever, ever want to do your hair that is so tight. I keep hearing people saying that they were doing their hair so tight that they would get these little, they would get tension and pull their hair. You know, the little, at the end of your hair strand, there's a little white bulb. Oh no. So I'm going to just settle for this and then kind of massage it down. Because the goal of your hair is longevity. And what I mean by longevity, I mean that you want your hair to grow. I made a bubble out of my mouth. You want your hair to grow, to retain length, to be healthy without causing breakage, to have healthy hair, edges. That's the goal. So you never ever want to overdo anything, okay? So that's the first one. And it kind of laid down a little bit. It'll lay down over time, but I'm okay with that. And I'm going to show you one more time, and then I'm going to get the show on the road, because this is like, okay. And then you put your finger around, make sure no hairs interfering. Okay, and this time I'm going to do what I didn't do here. And I'm going to take any hair that's around and I'm going to guide it. Okay. Now, got my clip. Got the hair on there. That's my little trick. And then 4-point rotation. Going to start at a 3. Gotta start at a 6. Going to start at a 9 and in at a 12. Okay. I should be able to get 2 rotations out of here. So my goal next time, if I go a little bit longer, I should get 3 rotations, because the longer you go, the more rotations you need. So right now, but I have a lot of growth, y'all. So I know in this area, I'm going to need about 3 rotations. So here's my second rotation. And I just don't want to retie together. Okay, so 3, bring it down. Ooh. And don't wear long nails, y'all. 6. 9. And here's the last one. You should always end there we go. So we have a little bit of progress going on, and I can say, y'all, that I'm getting better. Getting better at it. I'm not like tying hair together like I was before. Baby, that is a difference. This side compared to this side, like that don't even look like I have locks. Where's the locks? Right here. Right here. She's here. So I had a lot like right in here, and I already know the back of my hair, I'm going to have a bunch that I tied together, and all I'm doing is like making sure they're spray them, spritz them, water them down. You know, like your hair is so thirsty. And then I said I was going to cut it, but I'm not going to cut it, so I just kind of, you can cut it. It's probably better to cut, but you got to pull them apart a little bit and then kind of run your fingers through it. My nails are doing it for me. So I've been running into that in here. And then some areas, like I have to do 2 full rotations, some 1.5, some just 1. So one of these over here, it had a lot of growth. I was like, geez Louise, but I'm so proud at my progress. Look at that. That's so good and neat, y'all. But I do love the way this looks because it just looks so natural. But bam! Okay, I feel like stopping, but I can't stop because I have a goal. And when I have goals, you know, I try to meet my goals. But I really just want to go to sleep right now. I want to sleep. That looks good. What side do you like better? This side or this side? This side is cute, but I feel like I'm bald. And it looks like it hurts, but it don't hurt, y'all. Look. It don't hurt.
I'm super glad that we did arms today. I just feel, I don't know, man, when I tell you I was working out, I know like the body physique comes with it and you're just, you know, physically more in shape and things like that. But when you think about it, it's really good to be able to like carry your own weight. To be strong enough to carry your own weight, because like in times of like trouble or something like that, if you need to pull yourself. She wanna be my friend today, and yo, my arms hurt, Lord. So this bra actually had a lot more disclaimer, okay? And it's very, very much again the fried egg situation, super quick and easy to make, so I'm gonna do that. Just simply because the boiled egg stuff would be taking a while, it's taking a little minute to make, so. And I'm gonna make me 1 piece of turkey sausage. After I have breakfast, I'm gonna get my shower. You gotta get the cheese on there, y'all. You gotta get the cheese, y'all. Ava's down there eating her food. Lap it up, my girlfriend. If we have a winner, I told you guys I was having some difficulty finding Avery a food that she will constantly eat and lap up. Yay, yay. Come on, entire egg coming out. Situation. If your practice being joyful, then even in the hardest situation of your life, you'll be able to find joy. I ended up getting a pound of salmon from the fresh market earlier, so this is anywhere I want. What?
Hello. You okay?
Yeah.
How'd you do? Oh. You feel good?
Yeah.
Yay! So now I'm just going to do a little voiceover. Right here, if you watched my last video, that's where I had a lot of bunching. So I just took my T-pin and I just worked my way all the way from the bottom to the top, and it just took out the entire lock. But you need to do that so you can take that bunching out and just braid or twist all the way down, but don't go all the way to the top. Leave the top where it is, because that part is locking as well, and you want to keep part of the locked, but just take out that bunching and then twist it all the way down, or however you did it, however you started your lock off. That's what I did here. I didn't show it on camera, but I did show how I used the T-pin to get out all the bunching in my hair. And here, this is where it got serious. The back of my hair, the top of my hair, I did a lot of combining locks when I was doing my retie. This was my first time doing a retie, so I'm learning, and what I'm seeing is a lot of locks. A part of just like bunching together, the typical little strings that tighten the locks together, that's normal, but I tied a lot of locks together. So if you are doing self reties, be really careful. And here I thought that was 2 locks together, but that was just one. So I just ended up twisting it back together. I was playing operation. I did a lot of operating in my hair. The whole time I was doing my retie and the other things I was doing to it, I said, this is the game of operation. I'm operating right now, because it was a lot of repairs. A lot. It was just a lot, y'all. This is something I want you to think about. If you're doing your reties yourself, think about it. If you are thinking about even getting locks, it took me 1 year to say, okay, I'll do it. And then a couple months after the 1 year to say, okay, I'm going to do it now. Really consider all aspects of any journey that you're going on, a lock journey, a microloc journey, a traditional lock journey, any journey that you want to do yourself. It's different when you want to do it yourself, because you have to do everything for yourself. Everything. If you want to go to a loctician, it's cool. You just better have the money to pay. Okay. But yourself, you need the time and the knowledge and the patience. Okay. So here, everything is working out well. I'm taking out the scissors. Do not use those scissors. Do not use the scissors if you cannot see what you're cutting. Everything was going fine. Everything is great. I separated the locks. No problem. Boom. Nice. But I will say those scissors were a lifesaver. But just be sure you know what you're doing, y'all. This is a cautionary tale, honey. And they separated nicely. I was like, okay, on to the next. I'm almost done. I got about 11 or 12 locks to finish the entire retie. I'm getting excited. I'm like, yes, I'm coming on camera to show y'all. And it was real tangled back here. It was a hot, tangled mess. Here's when a bad situation became worse. And y'all, I want you to know this stuff is normal for locks. It's only been 5 weeks since my last retie, but with my hair type, I think I need to do 4 weeks on the dot. 4 weeks. Y'all. How? How? There it is. This is my hair. This came out of my head. Y'all, I was just pulling these apart, and I went to go pull them apart. I don't know if because the way I cut it. But they were so tangled together, and I went to pull them apart, and that one just came out, and it just like, I feel some type of way about this. It makes me want to just take these locks out of my hair just because this happened, and I don't know how it happened, and I don't want this to happen again. Am I like bald? Am I bald back there? Like in here? Am I bald? Do I have a bald spot?
Bald, like really bald right now.
Oh my goodness. I gotta see. I gotta look. Okay, it's not a bald spot because it didn't come from the root, but it came from right here. Right here. It came from right here. Right there.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Honestly, I don't even know how to feel right now. I like want to cry. I want to cry. Because why did that happen?
Why? 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 Why?
It didn't happen to any other. Now I'm afraid that it's going to happen to all my other locks, and I want to take these out now. I don't even want these anymore because this happens and then happened to my edges or something. What the heck? Oh no, oh no, oh no. And I know I could put it back in once this grows out more. Like it's right here. What the heck? What? This is my hair. This. Lord Jesus, help me. All right. I don't know if I was just too rough pulling it apart because it was stuck. I wet my hair. I just don't want this to happen because I'm early in my, I'm 3 months in, May to June, July, August. On the 21st, it'll be 4 months. I'm not even 4 months in and this is happening. I mean, I'm just trying to stay calm because this is insane. This is truly insane. This is insane. This is insane. I think this is going to be my last retwist. I think I'm going to take these out. I don't care how much hair I lose when I take them out, but I'm just not. And listen to my voice. I'm hurt. I am hurt. I was almost finished with the retie. Almost finished. I'll be back, y'all. Let me finish these up, and I think I have like 2 or 3 more. And this is my hair. My hair is beautiful, actually. There's like beautiful hair. People actually buy this type of hair. This is my hair. You can see the retie. You can see from where I started the braid. This is how much my hair has grown. Right here. I'll be back, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I finished my hair. I'm not as excited as I would usually be, even though this is only my second retie. I'm kind of feeling sick to my stomach, but the show must go on. God is still good, and I still have a head full of hair. But somewhere in here, right here. Anyway, so my hair is finished. Let me take it down. Oil my scalp. I don't know, just to see your hair and your hands like that is kind of weird to me. It's a weird feeling. Makes me sick. So I'm not going to style it today. I will have a video of me styling it up in a couple days after you see this video. Here we are. Add a little water before I use my oil. Put it on my scalp. I don't know. I'm thinking the combination of cutting it wrong and then it was still tangled. I don't know if I even cut that one, so I don't know, because if I cut it I wouldn't have had to pull it tight. So I don't think I cut. I think I just pulled it hard because it was too sticking together, and then I just a little bit too hard. So thinking of ways to prevent that, or just I'm using my Super Locs. Put it on my scalp, on my hairline. Open it up. All throughout. That's my hair. Needs the oil everywhere, especially on that spot. Now I need to grow back ASAP, because either if I it smells so good. I added a little fragrance oil to this because, you know, I've been selling these with just like the natural scent of like the lavender, but I put some oatmeal ginger in here. Oh yes, that's the move. Ooh, that feels good. Put it all in here. Yeah. That feels good on my skin. looks good. Yes. Oatmeal ginger. I think it's oatmeal ginger. I have to look. Something ginger. Ooh, yeah. Y'all, please be gentle with your hair no matter what you're doing. That was a reminder to slow down. Don't be so fast. Be gentle with yourself, your hair, every part of you. You know, just be gentle. Be kind to yourself. Oh my goodness. My hair looks good and I'm not even happy. It looks so good, but I'm not even happy about it right now. Okay, I'll get out of it. I'll get better. But my hair looks good. Here's the finish. Y'all know how y'all like to see the parts and the sides. Alright, I did put a side part, so that's why this one is hanging out like that. Side part. Alrighty. Here's the finished product. I am one lock less. Maybe two, because I think I did combine two of them, so that's one. And I lost one. And I did I handled a lot of bunching, but just at that small one that I showed you before, it's all, remember, get a T-pin, take that T-pin at the end. My hair looks so good. It looks good, but I'm upset. Okay. You have abundance of hair, Dominique. I just don't want that to happen again. Okay, so here we go. This is the finished product. You can also put it on this side as well. Whichever side you choose. I'm gonna go with this one. And I thank you guys for watching. I thank you for being here. Thank you for always tuning into my channel. Thank you for being here, even though I change up a lot, but you guys are still here. I want this to be a fun, relatable channel. Everything I do here, I know that you guys can achieve as well, and I'm going to teach you, or just having fun with my daughter or my family, just spending time with my family. It's all achievable. So I want this channel to be relatable. That's why I don't get on here doing all these extravagant things. I keep it cool. I keep it pretty much normal, if normal is a word that I want to use here. But I thank you guys for watching, liking. I see you guys are loving my channel again, and I thank you for that. I've been working hard to be more available here, making my time matter here now, because I wasn't doing that for a while. And I thank you guys for just sticking it out with me while I figure it out. I thank you guys. I thank you for sharing, because y'all been sharing, y'all been watching, and I love it. Thank you. And I just want you to always be blessed and go bless somebody else, okay? Bye. While I go pray. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me, okay? I'll see you in my next video.